Drills Talk, episode 129. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 reasons others don't help. This is based on a blog I wrote in the past entitled Nobody Actually Cares. So, when I say that nobody actually cares, it's kind of a loaded statement. There's multiple reasons why many may not actually care or may seem that they don't care. But the important part is that a lot of people are going through many different things in this world. And we tend to think that when we're going through something, the world should stop and address our issue. But we need to remember that maybe everybody's going through a little something. Maybe some people are going through things that are a little larger or a little more difficult than us. We need to maybe stop pointing the finger and wondering why they're not helping or why he's not helping or she seems to be in a better position than me. Why are they not helping? And realize that we're all going through something. Let's go.
Yo, Drills.
Drills Talk, episode 129. In this episode, we're going to discuss the top 4 reasons others don't help. But before we get started, please like, subscribe, show your love however you would like to show your love. Here, we're an entrepreneurship/wellness-based channel. We're big on mentorship, big on mental health, big on wellness. I would like for you to join us. Please subscribe, stick with me, check in to me every now and then. Let's discuss number 1. Number 1 is we can help ourselves. So before we jump in and we're wondering why others don't help, let's realize and confirm that we can help ourselves. Have we tried to solve the problem, or have we just acknowledged the problem, pointed to it, and now we're looking for somebody else to point to assist us in helping with alleviating that issue or getting rid of that issue? Did we actually try? And the answer is usually no. We know of the problem. We haven't done anything to resolve the problem. Why is that? It could be because we expect help from others, but that's a bad scenario because we're always expecting help and we don't gain any expertise or any experience solving our own problems. The best thing we can do is attempt to solve our problems first. Both, it gives us experience, yes, but it also takes away the dependency of others always having to be a part of a solution in our lives. So you're gaining experience, you're gaining trust in yourself, and you're taking away that burden on someone if someone actually does jump on board with you and tackle that problem. So you can really do a benefit to yourself and everyone else by just jumping in and saying, this is my issue. I know others have issues. I know others have problems. Maybe me taking care of my problem would free me up to help someone in my circle with their problem. Instead of looking for help, look to be the help. And being able to help means that you're knocking off issues and problems off your plate, as opposed to being the one who piles on, waiting for someone in your circle to free up. It's just a mentality shift to where I want to be available to be the helper, as opposed to where is my helper? Number 2. Number 2 is also very simple. We didn't ask. We may sit and show that we have a problem, or we may, screw up our face and seem down and mope around, hoping that others around us would get the hint. But we're grown. That's not the way you do it anymore. You need to ask because, again, people have their own issues, right? So if you're not asking and you're just moping around and people are supposed to get the hint that, oh, so-and-so needs help. You see how sad they look. You see that they're moping around. You see that they're angry. Why? Why do I have to take cues? You have to think of the other person. Okay, well, yeah, that person's moping around, but yeah, I should be moping around because if they knew what I had going on, if you need help, ask. The worst thing that can occur is a no. I don't have the capacity to help you with that issue. I don't have the funds to assist you with that issue. I don't have the time to assist you with that issue. That's the worst thing that can happen. But the best thing that can happen is, oh, I know how to fix that issue. I can help you with that issue. I can't solve it for you, but I can point you in the right direction. That's what you want, right? But you can't get there. You can't know the answer, either yes or no, if you don't ask. We need to take that step and be okay with getting the answer we don't want. We already have a problem. It's not adding another problem if a person that we're asking for help can't help. The problem's already there. It's just that they can't assist us with it. Doesn't mean that another person can assist. Doesn't mean that we can't actually tackle the problem ourselves, which is what we should be doing first, right? We should ask for help after we've tried. But that's besides the point right now. We're really focused on being able to ask for help when we need help. It may be humbling, but that problem sticking around for a long time will be even more humbling. So we need to figure out the worst of, or the best of evils, right? So the best of evils will be, okay, well, I tried to help myself. I couldn't. Let me ask for help, because if I don't, this problem is just going to stick around and potentially get even bigger or harder to overcome. Number three, I touched on, they have their own problems to fix, which may be bigger than yours. You may feel that your problem is huge. Their problem may be something you couldn't even fathom. You couldn't even imagine. You have a problem where you need $500. They could be $50,000, in debt, or a $50,000 bill for something that went wrong on their house that they have to cover. You just don't understand the capacity of other people's issues if they don't bring them to you. And if a lot of friends in your circle don't bring their problems to you, it could be one of two things. It could be they don't want to burden you, right? But it could also be you're not in the position to help, right? You are not able to help them with their problem. Their problem is so big that your assistance, it wouldn't make a difference or a dent in their issue, so they don't bother you with it. So don't take it personally if they are not, saying, oh, I have this problem. It happens to be a really big problem and I didn't ask you for help, because it could be as simple as you have your own problems. I knew that, but this problem is a little bigger than I felt that you can handle at the time. It could be monetary. It can be, a death, and they saw that you don't handle death well. So why would they burden you with a death in their circle or their family? It could be a lot of things, but understand that people have things going on. Yes, you have your problem. Your problem could be on a scale of 1 to 10 or 3, but because you haven't had to deal with the problem so long, it feels like an 8, but they have an actual 8, So just keep in mind that everybody doesn't have the capacity to stop what they're doing, pause their life, right? To try to, get you out of your ditch. Just be aware of other people's problems. Number 4 is nobody actually cares. Now, this statement states that, okay, no one cares about anybody else's problems. That's not actual fact, right? That's not true. But if we take the stance and we take the mindset that nobody actually cares, we automatically attempt to solve our own problems, right? So we got number 1 down. We also understand that others have issues, right? No one actually cares because they don't have the capacity to care. They have their own problems. They're over there with their issues. Nobody actually cares because of the fact that they don't know. I never asked. They're not aware of the problem, so they can't care. So that's what the nobody actually cares statement means. There's multiple reasons why nobody actually cares. So it can help us. It can humble us. It can make us aware of others. So if you need to take the stance and you take the mentality of nobody actually cares when a problem comes your way, you can probably knock that problem out a lot sooner than you would have if you were to acknowledge the problem, wait for help, get mad and build a resentment against others for not helping you, as opposed to getting that problem, knowing nobody cares in your head, right? And knocking that problem out yourself. It's a mindset. It's a mind state. It takes practice, but we need to practice because nobody actually cares. Drills Talk, episode 129. These are the top 4 reasons others don't help. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. It's drills.com. Check this shit out. It's Drills.